Still hear the music. I should have muted that. Now that's better.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played
Hello,
Lieutenant
Nicole.
Esme Dax on DS9. And I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga. Qapla All, it's Birdo Prey 5, or should I say, hello world, it's Birdo Prey 5. Qapla, welcome to Bed Life for Monday. Garfield's least favorite day. Yeah, Garfield, right? No. Yeah, there you go. Garfield's least favorite day, June 1st, 2020. And Joseph Patrick donated $2 through Super Chat. Thank you so much, Joseph. Says, thanks for the great game today. Have a great stream. And Joseph, myself, LDG Pixels, and Cinnabon Bunny played a game of Risk earlier on LDG's stream. I came in second place. Joseph wiped the map with us. But in fairness, LDG set him up to win when it was clear that LDG was going to lose. But it was good. Joseph is still learning. He did well. He made a couple of mistakes early on. He should have listened to me instead of LDG. He could have won even quicker, but he's learning. He's doing a good job. And he's a good sport, so thank you, Joseph. Always loved the games of Risk. Cinnabon Bunny, well, I know there were people before him, but I think they disappeared when I went to live chat. He said, please start now. It was 15 minutes ago. 54.5 Axis Radio, playing the best hits of World War II. Says, vote for Crystal Skull. And yes, the voting is open for the movie for Cinema Saturday, not this weekend, but the following weekend. Crystal Skull is in the lead right now, a slim lead over. What's it over? It's a good question. Oh, Galaxy Quest. Galaxy Quest. It's in a slim lead over Galaxy Quest. And they say, wait. Last time I checked the vote, Galaxy Quest had a huge lead. Insurmountable, perhaps. Well, I have it on good authority, and I have the recordings that last night in the overnight hours, DJ Odyssey, in association with LDG Pixels, conspired to rig the vote. Yes, there are bad actors rigging the votes of us fair Karogans. So I implore all you fair Kurogans that have yet to vote to please go out and vote for Galaxy Quest. Do not let these bad actors win. We need to bring Galaxy Quest home for all Kurogans, and I will not use my powers to rig the vote, because that would be cheating. But I can promise you, there's already been cheating. They've already used multiple addresses, multiple accounts to vote. DJ Odyssey has gone mad with power, and he is trying to rig the vote to make me suffer through Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, which no one wants to watch. But somehow it's got more votes than Galaxy Quest, a true classic. So to vote, and let me go ahead and tell you how to vote. If you go to my YouTube channel, which you can just go to youtube.com/BirdoPrey5, or I will give you the link, the direct link. Come on, YouTube, your channel. If you hear moaning, that's Sassy. She wants, Mamo Prey's eating and she wants food. But Mamo Prey can't give her that food. And that's another thing we're going to talk about, that food, because it was delicious. But Indiana Jones and Kingdom of Crystal Skull has a 41% lead to Galaxy Quest 37. So vote there, vote aquí, as they say in New York City signs. I mean, I know that means vote in Spanish, or vote here. But whatever it means, go vote aquí at that link for Galaxy Quest or your other favorite movie, because there's 4 other very good movies besides Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. Yeah, that's where we are. 47 York John says, hello, young sir. Hope the O'Prey family are safe. Thank you so much. So far, so good. Sis O'Prey is a little more closer to the demonstrations and protests than we are here. What? And they're getting closer. And they're getting closer. Closer to her, to us, or both. Closer to her, or us, or both? Us. And they're getting closer to us, too. But we have Sassy to protect us. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. If you see a video of a crazy guy in a wheelchair attacking people with an American flag, you'll know why I won't be on tomorrow. She's getting the batleth. Yes. Yes. Look for the headline. Paralyzed man in wheelchair attacks protesters with batleth. No survivors. So I'm just saying, if I have to give my life at going to Tovakor, I'm going to Tovakor. You remember the Klingon death ritual? I'm just saying. Not Ryan Johnson says hello and Qapla.
Who's been holding up the damn
and John Araki donated $1 through Super Chat. Thank you, John Araki. And you got Lacutus of Borg. Hola Hector, who says hola pajaracos. Star Trek Nitpicker says hashtag bird life. William Devine says lost for words. Maybe we can help you find them. You know, I remember writing I was at a loss for words somewhere in some description, but I don't remember where it was now, because it doesn't appear to be in the YouTube description. Is it? I didn't write it. What'd you say? Was that yesterday's? Yesterday? Oh, lost for words. There it is, right in the title. Joe Biden moment. Joe Biden moment. Dibs says hi, bird, with a bird avatar emoji. Thank you. Hey, cousin Dibs. Not Ryan Johnson is singing the song. Do do dee do do do. Actors also doing. The do comes low. Well, I didn't want to overpower it. Sci-Fi Nation says greetings, Birdo Prey, Mamo Prey, Sassy, and fellow nerds. Greetings, Sci-Fi Nation. Mountains of Elysium says, greetings, Bird of Prey, Mama Prey, and fellow nerds as well. They both said the exact same thing. Qapla, guys. Number one, Sci-Fi says, Bird of Prey, I am at a loss for words. You too, number one. I am sorry. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird lost the words. That's why he does the do. The Orville family is in the house. Qapla Orville family, a.k.a. Ellie. I hope you stick around. I hope I don't scare you away. Bradley Briggs says she's still hot AF. Nicole DeBoer. Indeed she is. Indeed she is. Mountains of Elysium says, and greetings to Sassy, chaser of cats, eater of cookies, stalker of cardinals, defiler of cushions, hider from Lori, and scourge of the squirrels. Awoo! And I just got a text, which means something is probably wrong. Let me get the microphone is off or something.
Divert auxiliary power to deflectors.
DJ Odyssey just texted me. DJ Odyssey just texted me. Hashtag justice for Crystal Skull. And I got $100 super chat. Scotty Scrody McBurgerball. Scrody McBurgerballs. Scrody, please let me know if that was a mistake. Scrody McBurgerballs donated $100 through super chat. I said, what? In the butt. Lulu Galaxy Quest is the best. Good night. Scrody McBurgerballs, welcome to the channel. I don't remember seeing your name before. I have a feeling I would have remembered it if I did. Thank you so much for the exceptionally generous super chat. I do, ever since I got the exceptionally large super chat from England, the UK, a few months ago, I'm now constantly worried that somebody forgot to hit a period key. So do let me know if that was real. I mean, YouTube doesn't offer a refund, but if we get on them quick, we might be able to do something. Not Ryan Johnson says, Bird lost the words. I read that. Mountains of Elysium said, I read that. How did the chat go backwards? How did the chat go backwards? We'll figure it out. Aru, indeed. Rambling Canuck says, hello, Bird of Prey and all. Qapla, hello, Rambling Canuck. Actor says, cutting from Nicole to Birdo, that's a hard cut. I'm sorry. I'm sorry to be so disappointing. Resolute Germ says, hello to all. Hello, Resolute Germ. Daniel's Hot Topics is Monday, June 1st, 2020. 7th like Bird. How's it going? Nice vid of Nicole the Boner. Darth Hatzer says, hello, Darth Hatzer. Yosef says, love you guys. Aw, thank you, Yosef. Actor says, Crystal Skull is on the lead. Yes, but cheating. It's all cheating. Dishonorable cheating. Bradley Briggs says, I was the first vote for Galaxy Quest. Very cool, Bradley. Actor says, they want Bird to suffer through Crystal Skull. Psychopaths, indeed. Abig Beard says, no, I'm not cheating. They're cheating. I'm being cheated. Mountains of Elysium says, Schroenmore has not voted yet, Bird. Money. I have it on good authority. He is open to bribes for Galaxy Quest. Well, Schroenmore should want Galaxy Quest out of the goodness of his heart. Surf Trictronics says, Bird, tell your Kurogans to behave in the streets. Those are not Kurogans. No Kurogans would be doing what I've been seeing happening. Yosef wants to watch the Crystal Skull. Well, you can go watch it on your own, Yosef. You don't need to force it on everyone. Actor wants to have my gonad. Wow. Why do you want to have your gonads crushed, Hector? Do you know what gonad means in English? I'm concerned you don't. I know you speak very decent English, but I'm just very good. I didn't say very good. It just seemed wrong. Very good English seemed bad, like bad English. I'm sorry. But no, Brokeback Mountain is not going to be on the list. Agnes says it's not the survey, Surf. Yeah, it's not in the survey. Now you can only vote from the 5 options I provide. Resolute says only votes for Crystal Skull are acceptable. Wow. Bradley says I almost voted for Apollo 13. That one was pretty good. It is. It's a good movie. John Araki says bed lives matter. They absolutely do. Epic Beard says, Bird of Prey, I told DJ you are cheating. He is doing the radio show. I'm not cheating. It's not cheating to call out his cheating. And DJ Odyssey, and there he puts it in the chat too. Hashtag justice for Crystal Skull, even though he's supposed to be doing his radio show. Resolute Germs says they're going to take Bird of Prey down. He's going on a blaze of glory and honor. Absolutely. Absolutely. Piano Dean says, Bird of Prey, hey Bird, bed life is coming along. I haven't done any vocals yet, but the music is almost finished. Piano Dean, you are awesome. I can't wait. I cannot wait to share that song. It's going to be epic. Epic! You thought we didn't start the fandom was big? Bullshit. This is going to be better. Actually, no. We didn't start the fandom is actually amazingly awesome as well, but we'll have something here too. Thank you so much, Piano Dean. Daniel's Hot Topic says, first it's scalding hot and humid, then cold. I get goose pimples. Canadian weather is so unpredictable. In the United States, we call them goosebumps. Tubian says, Bird of Prey, if in Minecraft, someone had voted 3 times with 3 accounts for Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls and feels bad about it, do you think voting 3 times for Galaxy Quest would balance it out? No. No, because you can change your vote in YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Bird of Prey 5's conscience donated $3 and got Kissing Dax, by the way. So good for my conscience. Hello, world. It's Bird of Prey 5's conscience. Don't listen to what he says. He really wants everyone to vote for Crystal Skull so he can watch it with everyone. And by the way, fail Karoga. No. Everybody knows that's not possibly my conscience. I would never say fail Karoga. The other stuff, I might. But, yeah. The other stuff, I might. Tubian says, yeah, so Tubian, the thing is, in YouTube, you can change your vote. So if you feel bad about voting for Crystal Skull 3 times, you can just simply go back to that vote with the accounts you used and change them. Now, if you want to keep the vote really, fair, put your main account to vote for Galaxy Quest, and then move your other 2 votes to something that's in like last place, like probably Princess Bride or Apollo 13. Or put 2 votes for Galaxy Quest and 1 vote, keep it for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, then that will balance it out. Because if you just do 3 votes for Galaxy Quest and you leave 3 votes for Kingdom of the Crystal Skull, you've just nullified the votes. You haven't actually voted for Galaxy Quest. And then there was Scott Scrody McBurgerball's $100 super chat. Again, thank you so much, Scrody McBurgeballs. Please do hope you put in somewhere if that was a mistake or not. I'll get to it soon. Kronos says, wow, no really are around Bird of Prey 5. Qapla World, Qapla Kronos. Good to see you. I had yet to see you today. Number 1 Sci-Fi says to the Orville family, you definitely have one of the sweetest voices that I have ever heard, Ellie. Aw, she does. Ellie does have a very sweet voice. Bradley Briggs says, holy F. And Kronos says, wow, is that person high? Possibly. Kronos says, grats to you. Grats to Scrody McBurgeballs. Lori Roberts is in the house. Says, hi, everyone. Lol. Thank you so much, Lori Roberts. Lori is, of course, Sassy's protector, even though Sassy wouldn't go with her. Lori, the vet, came today to cut her nails. And even the vet that she's been seeing since she was born Basically, since I don't know, since he was 6 months old. Since she was Since she was 6 months old, she ran away from Mama Prey. Had to put the harness on her, and then she had a little conniption fit. Scrody McBurger Balls donated another $100. Says, I'd like to buy an extra vote for Galaxy Quest and submit my name change. Boogers Ball, not Burger Ball. And no, the $100 is accurate. Oh, McBooger Balls. Thank you. Scrody McBooger Balls. And you've certainly bought Mamo Prey's vote and Sisso Prey's vote. And we will have, so we are adding some votes. Yeah, we'll open an account for Sassy too. So thank you so much. So you see, DJ and bad actors, somebody is stepping up to the plate. Who says money doesn't belong in politics? You see, we're gonna save this vote. We're gonna save this election. Thank you so much, Scrody McBooger Balls. And I apologize if I was pronouncing your name wrong before. Awesome.
I'll throw in vote for the election.
Oh, Mama Prey says for that much money, also tell who you wanted to vote for in the election.
I'll throw in
She'll throw in that a vote. So, guys, you might have noticed I'm wearing the newest shirt that Jitsi made, the graphic Jitsi made. We got it at my Teespring store, and it's not just on shirts, it's also on pillows. And we got beautiful Sassy. We got Ow! Yeah, Sassy. You got Sassy. You got me. And the best part, honestly, this is the best part. You're already looking at the best part. But the second best part, it's made in Kuroga. Yeah, oh yeah, they can see it. They can see it. Made in Kuroga. And this pillow, along with this shirt, and this shirt in many other colors and styles, is available right now at birdoprey5.com/stuff. STUFF. birdoprey5.com/stuff. It really just takes you to the Teespring store. So the back of the shirt has the Kurogan flag, and it says Made in Kuroga. Of course, on the black shirt, you can't see Made in Kuroga, but you still see the Kurogan flag. And the front of the shirt has the image Jitsi made, along with Qapla and the website address below it. And it's an awesome shirt. I got it in 4X. It's too big. I should have got a 3X. It's a pretty, they go pretty big on their sizes. I probably even could have done a 2X. But yeah. But it's a great shirt. And if anyone's interested, birdoprey5.com/stuff is the easiest way to get there to the Teespring store. And Jitsi ordered a couple. I got Jitsi. Jitsi refused compensation, but I sent him credits so that he could buy a couple of shirts himself, and they are on their way to him. So I hope Jitsi enjoys it once he gets it. Now, Bradley Briggs says Galaxy Quest just won. Basically, it did. And Chrono says that's quite the name. Indeed. Yeah, 100 American. Actor says the best name. Chrono says, hey, all your freakazoids, by the way. What's this face, McWhatnot? Says Qapla. Qapla, what's this face, McWhatnot? See, now your name's easy. Josh Street says hashtag music birds o pray 5. Watch out for that bird o pray 5. Watch out for that mountain. I see what you did. I'm learning to read emoji, people. I'm learning to read emoji. Music sign, bird, oh pray 5. Watch out for that mountain. And an end music sign to the tune of George of the jungle, fast as he can be. Watch out for that tree. DJ's unsubbing. Oh, DJ. DJ, come on, DJ. DJ says, I know who Scrody is, but not saying. Anyway, I'm out. I'm still doing a damn radio show. Son of a bitch. Aw, DJ. I hope to know who Scrody is at some point. I hope it's not a secret. I mean, it's kind of like a secret admirer, I guess. Lori Roberts says Scrody is a great name. Indeed. Kronos says, Berta Bray, did you just say generous? Generous. Ah, damn it. Now you're making me forget how to say generous. Generous. The Orville family says, thank you, number 1. John Araki says, $100 super chat equals $30. No, it equals about $60. 60. Well, YouTube takes 30%. Then it'd probably be taxed at about 30% of that. So I don't know, probably come home with like $55, $60. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. That point doesn't matter. The point is somebody found it in their heart and their wallet to donate that much. So that's awesome. That is awesome. And he's unsubbing because I'm accepting money for votes. Make Crystal Skull win, and I will tell. Uh-oh. We might have to do a double feature this Saturday. That's the only way I can keep everyone happy. You might have to do a double feature. Mama Price says I'll just fall asleep during the second one. Well, it wouldn't be this Saturday, it'd be the following Saturday. Because this Saturday is already Idiocracy, and Ciso Prey is down to co-host. By the way, for those who are following, they've scheduled Ciso Prey for a C-section on June 23rd. Now, there's the possibility that the baby comes earlier, but her due date was the 29th, but their baby's getting big. So they've scheduled the C-section for June 23rd. If the baby stays put till that time, that's when the birthday will be. Tubian says, DJ, which site is your show on? Yeah, DJ, he puts in a few links. So you go to his Discord. If you go to DJ Odyssey's Discord or his channel and follow any of his videos, the links to his Discord shall be there. Also, probably the links to his radio. Joseph says, Berta Prey, you have rich friends. Hope you still like me. I love you, Joseph. It's fine. Not in that way, but, like a man loves his friends from Slovakia or his Jeep. Kronos says, Berta Prey, tube you makes things go backwards. Actor says, what's this face McWhatnot? It's a very good nick, too. Indeed. LDG says, love to Berta Prey 5. Thank you so much, LDG. It was a good game. What's this face McWhatnot says, good evening to you, Destructor, Laurie Wilson. Destructor. Kronos says, PayPal would help Bird more. Well, yeah. PayPal, he says PalPay. Yeah, PayPal is always an option. If people want to donate via PayPal, you can go to paypal.me/BertoPray5. You can go to BertoPray5.com. Or I believe in the description of the video is a link to Streamlabs/BertoPray5. Streamlabs.com/BertoPray5. And you can PayPal through that link. And technically, I do get a larger percentage of the donation, but you don't have to do that. It's up to you. I'm not gonna disavow any donation. It all helps. It all helps. Cinnabon Bunny says the Orville family is still my favorite, even though I'm mean. And John Araki says 100 is worthy of automatic lesbian Dax. You know what? Maybe we'll work on that. We'll work on that. Let's get a little further through the chat. Maybe right before we start Dear Bop. Josh Street says Bird of Prey is now Galaxy Quest in the lead. And Crown says, what is Crystal Skull? You know what Crystal Skull is. Mike Richards says, greetings from Columbus, Ohio. Bird of Prey in chat. Greetings, Mike Richards. Resolute Germ says, Bird of Prey, we're just countering your cheating. I haven't cheated. They think I cheat. I haven't cheated. The Orville family says, lol, you will always have my love regardless of your demeanor, Bunny. Aw. Pluggerville says, Qapla, Pluggerville. Mountains of Elysium says, to Scrody McBooger Balls now. You are a scholar and a gentleman. Thank you for donating to Birdo Prey 5. What's this face? McWhatnot says hello to DJ and Joseph and LDG and Cinnabon Bunny and number one sci-fi. Surf Tricktronics says hashtag justice for Brokeback. There's not going to be any justice for Brokeback, but thank you for coming, Surf Tricktronics. Cinnabon says hello to What's This Face McWhatnot. Tindy Tiger says hello, fellow Cylons. Are we Cylons? Joe Biden just donated $1. Welcome to Democrat America. Vote for me. And when you burn cities down, I'll look the other way. Thank you, Joe Biden. Something wrong with that man. The Epic Beard says, epic, what did I do? Epic. I don't know what you did. What'd you do? Tell me. What's this Facebook Whatnot says, hail to Mountains of Elysium. Bradley Briggs says, Galaxy Quest is in the lead now. Indeed it is. Indeed it is. John Araki says, Turdistani lives don't matter. I'd agree. For the most part. Some do. Kronos is kissing smacks ear Dax. Yes, kissing Dax. What's this Facebook Whatnot says, voting 6 times for Galaxy Quest would even it out. Epic Beard says, death to Kuroga. Okay, let the crashing begin. Dibs says, whenever you stream anniversary comes up, we should watch and comment on your first ever stream. That's an interesting thing, Dibs. That's not a bad idea. But my stream anniversary, I believe, was November 24th. That was the first stream of what I call bed life. Yo, that's right. That's Joella's birthday. I mean, Dibs' daughter's birthday. I mean, shit. I mean, forget whose birthday. It's a birthday in the family. Yeah, I guess I shouldn't forget that day. So that's the day. So you might be busy. You might be otherwise busy, Dibs. But it's a good idea. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, look at the world of real. You think that is fair. Look at the world of the real. You think it's fair. No, the world is not fair, Kronos. I'll tell you very well. I learned very, very early on, the world is not fair. And that's one of the problems I have with it. So I don't like things that aren't fair. Bradley Briggs says, Galaxy Quest is currently winning on my screen. Awesome. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, your reading skills are improving. Thank you, Kronos. I'm hooked on Phoenix. And Scotty McBoogerballs has said, yes, he'd like to buy an extra vote for Galaxy Quest and submit the name change to Boogerballs. That's a good name change. Kronos says, oh, what's this? And Bradley says, WTF. Kronos says, damn. Surf says, are we supposed to share on Facebook, vote for Crystal Skull? If you want, you can. I'd prefer you share a link to my YouTube channel, but whatever. Not Ryan Johnson says, geez Louise, a phrase I have never read out loud before. I've heard of it, but I've never actually read geez Louise. Kronos says, sweaty balls would have been better. I disagree. John DeMarco says, greetings, and Kronos says he does. Resolute says, I think I think we've been outbid, boys. Mountains of Elysium says Scrody McBoogerballs. Wow, just wow. Thank you for donating to Birdo Prey 5. Thank you so much again. And Kronos says, nah, someone is Soros here. Do you have links to George Soros? If so, keep it coming. I can go pro Soros real quick. Joseph says, I think Galaxy Quest will be on a program on the 13th. Yes. And Kronos doesn't buy it. DJ unsubbing, election fraud, accepting money, son of a bitch. What's this Facebook? Whatnot says broke ass politicians say money doesn't belong in politics. Bird of Prey. That's who. Yeah, broke ass. Because they're not getting any money. Kronos says Baru. What? Buraru? Is that a word? Buraru. It sounds Spanish. It sounds like a bad neighborhood in Spanish. Where do you live? I live at the Barau. Trips are there. Lori Roberts says this is election fraud. Uh-oh. Lori's pissed. And she knows where I live. Kronos says Lori's going to be outside my house protesting tonight. Kronos says Bird of Prey 5. This is worse than that. Lori's going to be outside with a gang. They're going to be protesting, call the news. They're going to be, what are you protesting? We're protesting election fraud. Down with Kuroga. Oh, damn. There's a curfew tonight, Lori. You can't. Cuomo put in a curfew. You're not allowed out after dark. Even though the police commissioner this morning was specifically saying only an idiot would put a curfew in New York City. Cuomo put the curfew in this afternoon. He did, yeah. He did. I got the news update. Cuomo, I technically can't go out after night, no. John DeMarco says rigging an election, just another day in Kuroga. Not Ryan Johnson wants everyone to unsub. This is a travesty. Bradley Briggs says the Turtistani prisoners. Bye, Turtistani prisoners. Mountains of Elysium says Bird of Prey. Scrody McBoogerballs just bought Schroenmore's vote. He said he was so impressed that he would have to vote for Galaxy Quest. And Kronos is gone. Aw, Kronos. Indy Tiger says all Kurogan items guaranteed radioactive. Well, listen, there's a lot of uranium here, and those orphans are very productive when they, have to mine to be fed. Number one sci-fi is Bird of Prey. I want a made in crystal skull shirt. I wouldn't mind a crystal skull shirt. In fact, I want an actual crystal skull, not a reproduction. I want one of the original 13. Actually, I want them all. Laurie Roberts says rioters. Oh. Rioters get the bricks. The bricks, if I saw a brick delivery in front of my house, that's where I know there'd be trouble. Because the bricks get delivered early on. Oh. Some of our neighbors have cinder blocks sitting out front. Stay away. Stay out of this neighborhood. Kronos is lolling. I don't know. A lot of these people look like weak. They look like vegetarians and vegans. They barely had muscle. One woman couldn't even break a window with the piece of wood she was holding. I don't know they'd even be able to throw a cinder block. To be fair, bricks, they're not even throwing them that far. They're mainly using them to smash things. Orville Family says, guys, I see more people in the chat than I see thumbs up. Is my phone broken? No, Orville Family. More than thumbs up. Yes, sometimes we get more thumbs up than people in the chat. It's actually a fairly common occurrence because we get people who just swing by to give a like and then come back and listen to it later. Though right now I'm seeing 39 people watching and 30 thumbs up. DJ said you made me pull out the big guns. Crystal Skull is back in the lead. Oh boy. We'll take care of that. Kronos says no rioting here. We're better than Bird. Carlos says, hi, I hope you are well. Thank you, Carlo. I am doing a lot better. As you can see, we got the camera back. I have 1 more week of antibiotics. With any luck, next week will be the last time the nurse has to come. And I'm trying to get back to my regular activities today. So hopefully things are good. Carlos says, hi, I hope you're well. Thank you, Carlo. Thomas Potts says, what did Bird do this time? It's been a while since I've been on camera, Thomas, so people are reacting to my natural charisma. Jitsi, the guy who did this. Jitsi says, hello, I always seem to pop in when my name is mentioned. And it's not Jitsi, it's Jitsay. He told me how to pronounce his name. It's more like Jitty. But I'm sorry, Jitsi. In my brain, it's already Jitsi. I apologize. Bradley Briggs says the votes are fluctuating a lot. Orville family is losing or losing beard. Losing or losing beard. Loosening? I trim it, and I needed to shave. If I shaved more, you'd be able to see the beard more. Thomas wants everybody to boycott cinema Saturday. Mr. Londell says, Qapla, Mr. Londell. The Epic Beard says, I don't know, it's rigged. Orville family says, lol, well, let's not lose over her bet. Let's not lose over her bet. Who bet? Cronus says, lol, you are too high to be generous. DJ Odyssey says, you're also boycotting cinema Saturday, though they're spelling it wrong, both of them. John DeMarco says, like I say on Carogan election day, vote early and vote often. Orville family says, DJ, quit it. What's his face McWhatnot said 70% of $70 equals $49. Awesome. Corona says, oh, what's happening? Thomas Potts says, this is a travesty. I'm going to IKEA to solve the problem. Get me some Swedish meatballs while you're there, Thomas. Joseph Pedrick says, 2 movies, yay! And Mountains Wisdom says, yay, double feature. Kronos says, sis can't do it naturally. The baby's really big, Kronos. The baby has the potential to be a really big baby. It was already as much as 8 pounds a week ago. And she still has a month to go. The Orville family says, prayers to sis. Oh, pray. Thank you so much, Orville family. Epic Beards says, Brother Pray, did you tell Sis O'Prey about the alpaca farm? She knows. She knows. Surf Tectonic says, Bird, you got 200,000 super chats. Will that bump up your view analytics? I don't think it has anything to do with the view analytics. Like in terms of, showing the stream to more people, I don't think super chats has anything to do with it. Josh Street says, Bird of Prey, if you're going to fall asleep in the second movie, make sure the second one is Crystal Skull so you can miss out on it. Yes, that was the plan. Bradley Briggs says, watch Galaxy Quest first. Sleeping through Crystal Skull will save you lots of brain cells. Star Trek Nitpicker says, congratulations to Sis O'Prey. Special USS New York episode for her on Saturday. Thank you so much, Star Trek Nitpickers, but do be aware, Sis O'Prey hates Star Trek, so I don't think she'll ever watch it. But if I'll tell her about it. Kronos is like a man loves a Slovakian Jeep. That's not what I said. What's his face McWhatnot says 2 by 49 equals 98. 98 at 200, you're kind of getting screwed there. Well, yeah, but only some of the screwing is by YouTube, and a lot of the screwing is by the government. And we all get screwed by the government, at least in the United States. Mountains of Elysium says, what's this face? McWhatnot, greetings. Orville family says, haha, what's 30% of 0? Oh, that's easy. 0. What's this face? McWhatnot is saying sup to Lori Roberts, not Wilson. Oh, right. Okay, it was supposed to be Lori Roberts, not Lori Wilson. The phone, the damn phone. Autocorrect. Joseph's a Cinnabon. Hope you do not hate me for the risk game. Nobody hates you for the risk game. games are games, Joseph. We all play them. We all know we have a bigger chance of losing than winning, unless we're only playing against one person. Lori Roberts says thank you to What's This Face. Resolute to Search Electronics is not supposed to, but I'm sure it does help the algorithm. I honestly don't think it does, because, I mean, you look at streams like Doomcock and Nerdrotic that must get hundreds and hundreds, if not $1,000, over the course of one of their nighttime streams, like their Friday night streams, and they still get ghosted, and they still get knocked off the first page, and they still get people unsubscribed. So, I mean, YouTube has financial incentive to send people to a Nerdrotic stream. They have financial incentive to send people to a Doomcock stream, and they don't. So I really doubt, even with these two incredibly generous super chats from Scrody McBoogerballs, or his first name, it's not gonna. I don't think it's gonna make a damn bit a difference to them. But you know what? It makes the world a difference to me, and Mama Pray, and all of us. So thank you again. Aberjam says, McClunky, late to the party. What's with the title? I haven't even begun. Aberjam. Yes, Mama Pray, please. You broke the Kindle? Oh. Joseph says, typical Slovakian Jeep is a Volkswagen Touareg. That's not a bad SUV. Cinnabon says, Joseph, I love you like a man loves a man from Slovakia. Yeah. Let's see what's up with Mama Pray's Kindle.
Homepage, I can't get.
Can't get to the homepage.
Get it off that.
Oh, yeah, it's stuck. Oh, I got it. I hit it hard. I'm sure those are just regular sirens. I think you probably should recharge it or something. It's responsive, but it's not responding too great. You might have to take it out of the reset it. Miss Lundell says Joe might actually say something that come debate time. Thomas says, I of the left telling me to vote for them, and then they say my life doesn't matter. Joseph says, VWA, I hope it's something that Bert hates. No, I don't hate Volkswagens. I don't hate Volkswagen. And Epic Beard says, wow, Doxo Pray 5. Robert Rose Jr. says, hello today, Berto Pray 5, Mama Pray 5, and Sassy. Hope all are doing well and safe. Thank you, we are. Sassy's got her nails cut today and is otherwise good, as is Mama Pray. Ms. Londell says, I'd much rather watch Galaxy Quest. That's what I voted for. Hashtag I stand with a fair and unbiased vote. And Sassy's doing her sassy salute. But I can't turn the camera because it's out of reach, unfortunately. Thomas and Kronos, no, they don't have a World's Fairs anymore. That's a shame. Resolute Germs is Bird of Prey doxing an infant. Really, Bird? Joseph says Kronos, yes, it's built here, built in Slovakia. Star Trek Nitpicker says, I used to say geez Louise all the time for some reason. I've heard people say it, but actually write it out and then me read it. I just don't ever remember reading that phrase before. I mean, how many phrases can you say you've never read before at this age? 41 for me. Not many. Moira Kitty says meow. Meow, Moira. Qapla and welcome. Kronos says, wow, confirmed. Berto Prey loves Soros. Moira says, ouch. Kronos says, hey to Moira, you survived the riots. Yeah, she was getting a little close from what I heard. Indie Tiger is growling. Wow. And Moira. Psycho Dwarf 9. Qapla says, howdy all. Don't know how long I can stay, but be safe. So thank you for coming, Psycho Dwarf 9. Moira did survive. Yes, I survived. And raw Indie Tigers, he says. And Sissel Prays on the phone. Thronos is Lori Roberts, good for you. Resolute Germ says, fraud, this is Karoga. Cinnabon says, Lori, light a dumpster for me. Scrody McBoogerball says, just wanted to clear up for you all. I was just saying Galaxy Quest is a side joke, and I love it. I do watch. I gave the money because Bird of Prey is an amazing person who does great things. Thank you, Scrody McBoogerballs. So the election is safe. We will abide by the vote, but if I don't like the way the vote goes, I reserve the option of doing a double feature that day. And Scotty says 30% of $100 is $70. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Chronos says, well, there you go, Bird of Prey. The government is dumber than the one in Blazing Saddles. Chronos says, Bird of Prey, at least the government in Blazing Saddles made me laugh. And Lori is birding stuff for Cinnabunny. Wow. Epic Beard says, brick delivery. Is this Turtistan? Ciso Prey had a pallet of cinder blocks dropped off on our lawn a couple years back. It's very easy to do. Resolute says, if you see the pallet of bricks, the best thing you can do is sabotage it. How do you sabotage it? How do you sabotage a brick? Glue them together. I guess if you could get enough crazy glue and then like glue them all together, that would kind of do it. But there's not a hell of a lot of things you can do to sabotage a brick. Cronos says, I hope they're Schmidt bricks. Lol, yay. Cronos says, free crystal skull for all, Bird of Prey. Lori Roberts says, thanks, Mama Prey. I can use your neighborhood cinder blocks. Cronos says, Lori, are you upgrading from bricks? And Cinnabon says, yay. Everybody's so happy that we have built-in cinder blocks to throw. Lori says, yes, Kronos. Kronos' peeps are voting more than once in Kuroga. What a shock. Epic Beard says, doing Kuroga math, I think Bird is 30 minutes behind. That was 5:49. Yep. Pretty close. 20 minutes now. Resolute says, Bird of Prey is the next Andre the Giant. I hope not, Resolute. A, he was bigger than me, but B, he died young. He died too young. Alexa, how old was Andre the Giant when he died? 46. Jesus Christ. 46. Poor Andre. Yeah, heart failure. Thank you. That's very sad. John DeMarco says, if Bird watches Crystal Skull, we have to make sure he doesn't go to sleep on us. Mountains of Elysium says to Scrody McBoogerballs, greetings, good sir. Mountains of Elysium puts up the diamond and the skull. The crystal and the skull. I get it. Carlos' Bird is back on form. Hail Kuroga! Hail Kuroga, indeed. Star Trek Nitpicker says the new USS New York episode is for pregnant women everywhere, really. Awesome. Thomas is 38 people watching with 34 likes and only one dislike. Hit that like button, people. You son of a bitch. Whoever downvoted it. Kronos is rip Kindle. Well, if it's bad, I have a Kindle Mama Prey can use. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, when we play a game against Bird, we know who's going to win Cheat O Prey 5. I lost today. I lost to LD. Well, I didn't lose to LDG. I beat LDG. And Yosef beat Cinnabon. So, or LDG beat Cinnabon. Then I beat LDG. And then Yosef beat me. Number one sci-fi says, Bird of Prey, I hit it hard. I did. Andy Tiger says, Bird abuses Kindle confirmed. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, apparently Sassy misses her nails. She's happy. She's happy because now we can pet her more. She doesn't scratch up our arms. Kronos, the Orville family says, geez Louise, you're the best. Bob's Burgers. Aw. I don't like, you know what? I call me old-fashioned. I never got into Bob's Burgers. Yeah, Simpsons, Family Guy, American Dad, The Cleveland Show when it was on. Sure. Loved them all. Futurama, the best animated TV show of all time. Couldn't get into Bob's Burgers. Just couldn't do it. Why is that girl wear bunny ears? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense. She's not a bunny. Kronos says, Moira, where are my manners? Where are my manners? Yosef says, oh, Jesus, Yosef, I can't even remember. He says something in, I don't know, Slovakian that means better late than never. Epic Beard says, Bird of Prey, have you ever read, she put the lime on the coconut, she drank 'em up, bop. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank 'em up, bot up. She drank 'em, bot up. I heard something about she put the lime in the coconut, but after that, it doesn't ring a bell. Indie Tiger says it's okay, Bird. Cattish language is difficult for non-cat people. Well, that would explain it. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, it's called a governor, not a government. Well, there are two different things. We have a governor and we have a government. Yosef says, I'm willing to help you out with Crystal Skull, Bird of Prey. Oh, thank you, Yosef. You know, if we need to, maybe I'll just play it and you and Commodore Ty, assuming he's in for it, can just narrate, can do the hosting. I'll watch. Robert Rose says, maybe I'll play a game on the side. Robert Rose, I voted for Transformers the movie. That was not in the vote, Robert Rose Jr. What's his face, McWhatnot says, amongst the great things, Bird of Prey does not like Kingdom of the Crystal Skulls. That is true. Resolute Germs says, Bird of Prey, glue is a lot funnier than what I had in mind. Josh Reed says, keep trying. Lori Roberts says, cement. Yeah, it's gotta be quick drying cement. Josh Reed says, so Surf erases a message. Josh Reed says, so Bird stays behind. You son of a bitch. You sons of bitches. What's this face? McWhatnot says, that's a good plan to Josh Street, one line at a time. Happy Dinosaur 8000 Qapla, who I just followed on Twitter today. And he put out a Jurassic Park review earlier. I don't know if it was yesterday or earlier today, but check out Happy Dinosaur 8000 channel if you haven't already. Well, Qapla day to you, Bird of Prey. I got a new phone and I'm going to need to make a new Twitter account. A new Twitter account just because you got a new phone? Why do you need a new Twitter account? Do you forget your password? Can't you get it back? Cinnabon Bunny says it was an unholy alliance that defeated me. I wasn't allied with anyone, just to be clear at the time. Resolute Germs says, Surf, that's a great idea with the bricks. What's his face? McWhatnot says, happy day to you, Happy Dinosaur. Kronos says, Bird of Prey, maybe Sassy needs her nails to let you know not to pet her so much. Aroo! Flies away. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, greetings, birds, turds, and nerds. Sorry, I can't stay. Have a good stream. Thank you so much, Wesley Crusher. If you're off to work, stay strong and Godspeed. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, since you finished Polybridge, you can now play Polybridge 2. I saw it, thank you, and Cinnabon even bought it and started playing it. I don't know if I'm so interested in Polybridge 2. They're not even bridges anymore. I mean, I want to build a bridge that's a bridge, right? A car can go over it, it can come back. I don't want to do bridges that are amusement park rides that they have to flip over and flip back, and then half the bridge falls into the ocean after you're done building it. No, that's not a bridge. I just want to build real bridges. And now Polybridge 2, you've got freaking giant spectacles of machines moving across the water. They're not bridges. They're not bridges anymore. And it's literally the original game with just new maps. They should have just made it an expansion to the first. But, if it goes on sale, maybe I'll get it. Orville Family says, oh my God, she wears those ears because she's Louise and she's the best. Really? Marge Simpson was originally supposed to have bunny ears, and her hair was supposed to hide them. But Matt Groening had thought that she was hiding bunny ears so that when the hair moved, he was supposed to see these bunny ears. But he thought better of it when the time came and finally decided, you know what, it doesn't make any sense for a human being to have bunny ears. Now, I know the bunny ears on whatever her name is it Louise in Bob's Burgers, are not, part of her body. They're just, stick-ons. But it still doesn't make any sense. Lori also loves Bob Burgers. A lot of people love Bob Burgers. My cousins love Bob Burgers. I can't get into it. I just can't. I don't know why. Cinnabon says that is species appropriation. Yes, Cinnabon. See, DJ does species appropriation too. But at least he does the whole suit, not just the ears. Wesley says, Bird of Prey, who the hell had $200 Karogan to give Bird? Scrody McBooger Balls had it, which was very, very thankful. The Orville family says, I want a daughter like Louise, Lori. Wow. Number one sci-fi says, the Orville family, she's Louise. She can't hold a candle to your great channel. I think the Orville family might disagree. Resolute Germ says, Bird outsourcing his work. He's too big time to do it himself. What am I outsourcing? Star Trek Nitpicker says, Harry Nilsson is famous mostly for the Coconut song, but he's got a lot of great stuff. Orville family says, number one, stop, I'm blushing. Aw. Dear Blop. Yeah, we're going to get to Dear Bop, Kronos. Also, by the way, I noticed on Dear Bop, the interface changed, so I hope it works. I don't know. I updated the software, and it looks all different. Orville Nation says, my green screen gets here, by the way, number one, so first stream will be soon. Awesome, Orville family. Green screens are big fun, but they take a lot of work to get the lighting right. That's why I gave up on them. Eastland Burkholder Qapla says, hello all. Resolute Germ says, happy Dinosaur 8000. Was good to see your face. Hope the phone replacement will work better. Indeed. Number one sci-fi says, definitely looking forward to it. The Orville family. And number one says, Bird of Prey, please give the Orville family a wrench. She's Louise and she's deserving of it. You're right. You're right. Orville family, you are wrenched. Please put in a link to your channel when you get the chance. Even if you prefer Bob's Burgers to Futurama. Although I didn't ask. Maybe you still prefer Futurama, but I'm getting the feeling you were a little young for Futurama. So, I don't know. I don't know. Kronos says, I'm meh on Bob's Burgers. Robert Rose says, myself, I like King of the Hill better than Futurama. King of the Hill was a quality show. And, if you're into propane and propane accessories, I can totally understand why you could be a King of the Hill fan. I like King of the Hill, but Futurama, Futurama, you had so many episodes. And I know we've talked, we've joked. There are times I've had soot in my eye and a tear would come out, because of allergies and stuff. But I legit cried. I have legit cried at least 3 Futurama episodes. There is no other television show I can think of that has caused me to cry. I can't think of another television show that has caused me to cry more than once, let alone 3 times. And Futurama 3 times. At least. And it's a comedy. It's a comedy. The Oro family says, Lowell, you don't have to. I don't have to, but I will. Indie Tiger says, Bob Burgers are named after Tina and Louise. After Gilligan's Island actress Tina Louise, maybe. The Orville family says, no, I choose Futurama over Bob's Burgers. Awesome. Yes. Okay. Futurama over Bob's Burgers. I'm happy I gave you the wrench now. I was a little concerned, but you've earned that wrench. Eastland Burke Burgers is who in this live stream had a day or a week that was nothing like what you would planned, but a bit too exciting for your available energy. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, not today. Eastland Burke holder, but over the course of my life, yes, there have been several times. Orville Nation is saying, wow, the Orville family. Wait, yeah. Yes, Orville Nation and Orville family are here. Very different people, very similar names. And there's Orville family's link. Orville Nation, you can always put in your link to any of my, just to be clear, any of my moderators can put in links to their channel or any channel they want at any time they want. You don't have to ask permission. Just go ahead and do it. Okay? If you are a moderator, I trust you. Put in a link to your own channel or to any other YouTube channel that you feel is deserving. Okay? If there's a problem, I'll delete it later. I'm not going to, though. So that's just a heads up. I want you guys to know that. You don't have to ask. You don't need permission. Number one, Cinnabon, DJ, any of you guys, dozens and dozens and dozens of mods. Please, if I'm talking about someone else and they're not a moderator and you have a link to their channel, please put it in. I asked that too. But other than that, you really don't have to ask permission to put in links. The Orville family says, thank you, Bird of Prey. You are so welcome. Eastland Burkholder says, I felt the warmth from the lobster clawed guy that lived in the dumpster. Zoidberg. He kept hoping he would succeed in his adventures. Why not Zoidberg? I loved it. When after the Pope died, and, we had those few weeks without a Pope, there was a meme going around, need a new Pope? Why not Zoidberg? I loved it. I was all for Pope Zoidberg, but I guess the Vatican didn't get my emails. Orville family says hi to Orville Nation. And yeah, it got a little confusing. Kronos is Bird of Prey. There are no mods here. There are. Yes, there are. There are mods. And so it is time for Dear Bop. Dear Bop. Here's the thing. Let's see how it looks. Yeesh. Yeah, this is a little different screen than we're used to, but I think we can live with it, at least for today. I'll try and get it fixed back up the way it was before. Dear Bop, B-O-P. Dear Bop is a section of where I give free advice, and you can get the website address is right at the top of the birdoprey5.com/Dear Bop. Or you can just go to birdoprey5.com and go to the Dear Bop section. But here is where I give free advice, answer questions, and no question is too big or small. So the first question is, Dear Bop, mild, medium, or spicy? It's a good question. If it is pasta sauce, I would generally take spicy. Most other cases, I'll take medium. But if I'm having GI issues, then I'll have to go with mild. But I tend to like spicy stuff. I like spicy chicken. I like spicy, the spicy sauce to dip calamari in. Things like that. I like the spicy sauce. And Sir Trictronics put in a link to his channel. In fact, to one of his videos, how Chekhov knew Khan. I watch it. It's a good video. And Captain Track put a link to Mr. CCDV's son, Digit 11. Awesome. So yeah, I go with spicy when I have the choice. Although I don't put extra spicy sauce on like Taco Bell. Like I don't get their spicy sauce and put it on. I just, let's see, make that red. Okay. Dear Bob, Effin Wilmum BS Scream. I have no idea what this means. Effin Willem BS Scream. I don't have the slightest idea. And Chrono says GI issues aren't helped by the spicy foods. Yeah, well, if I'm having a good day or a good week, I'll do the spicy. If I'm not, then I'll go, yes, Diablo. That's what I like, the Diablo sauce. If I'm having a bad week, then I won't. When I make my own pasta sauce, which I haven't since before I got sick, but when I did, a lot of pepper, a lot of red pepper. Dear Bob, oh my God, are they always this naggy? Dear Bob, sometimes. Yeah. Dear Bob, after I saw that you had a password to secure that even you couldn't figure out, I was impressed. What recommendations for passwords do you suggest? An insecure citizen. Okay, well, assuming this is a legit request, Keep Pass, I believe is the name of the application. KeePass, KeePass. I'll type it in. KeePass. That's the application. They have it for Windows. I think they have it for Mac and Linux. They have it for Android. I assume they have it for Apple. It's local. It doesn't save it on the internet. It only saves it to your local device. So it saves it into a database file. So you want to make sure that database file gets copied and saved. God forbid your computer dies. So like for me at home, every night my computer backs up to my local network area storage that's on the same network. So every night I get a backup to my NAS. And then in real time, it's also supposed to back up to a real-time backup solution I have, similar to Carbonite, but not Carbonite, a different company. And so, God forbid of anything, there's generally two copies, a local copy in my house and an external copy that if I, God forbid, the house burnt down and we survived, I could still get my data back. So that's what I would strongly suggest. You get an app like KeePass, and you just, the most important thing you can do, like one thing, you don't want to use a password like password or 1234 or pass 1234, or that time I thought I was being so smart. I was like, oh, nobody will ever guess this. And I just put all the keys across the bottom of the keyboard, ZXCVBNM. I was like, oh shit, that's going to be the best password anybody ever thought of. Wrong. Everybody thinks of that, you idiots. I'm talking to myself like 15 years ago. So there's no password you can think of that's good. So get KeePass, save your passwords to that. If you have a private computer, save your passwords to your browser. If you use Chrome or Firefox, because you don't want to be copying them or pasting them in every time. That's another risk of somebody being able to get it. And thank you so much, Orville Nation. That's a thing. I'll get right to you. So use software like KeePass. Make sure it's backed up regularly. Save your passwords to your browser. Make sure your Windows session, that when you log on to Windows, you have a password, because that will prevent people from going to your browser and just looking up your old passwords. Like right now in Chrome, if I didn't have a password for Windows and if I could walk and I walked away from my laptop and, a Russian spy broke in, he could go to my Chrome settings and look at all my passwords in plain text. But being I have a password set for the laptop, he would have to enter in the laptop password to see those passwords. So I was assuming you can keep your laptop password secure and the password for KeePass secure, you're set. Those are only two passwords you need to keep secure, and you're good. Okay? And I suggest making them very unique, because uniqueness is far more important than length on passwords and complexity. Most people, when they get hacked, it's because they use the same password in 5 or 10 or 20 different places, right? If I use the same password for my email as I do for my bank, then when Yahoo gets hacked, as it's been like 12 times over the last decade, then they say, oh, well, Joe at yahoo.com uses the password XC25QB4. They go over to all the banks, they put in the email and the password, and lo and behold, 2 or 3 of them work. And now now you're hacked. Now you're fucked. So that's why you have to use unique passwords, because every site is eventually going to be hacked. It's going to happen. If they're big enough that people care about it, they will one day be hacked. That includes Target, that includes Microsoft, that includes Steam. No matter how big they are, they will be hacked. Google one day will be hacked if it hasn't already. You got to use unique passwords. That is the biggest thing I can tell you. Star Trek Nitpicker says, I suggest doing what I do. Use Berto Pray 5 for your password for everything. That's very, very thoughtful. Orville Nation donated $2 through Super Chat. Says, Dear Bop, you rock. You rock, Orville Nation. You rock. Thank you so much. And Kronos is Orville Nation. Please don't encourage the Dear Bop. Yeah. You want to be careful with your passwords. Jitsay says, better use Bitwarden instead of the default Chrome password saver. That's true too. I mean, if you can use an external password saver, that's fine. But it's better than nothing. Alexander, our crazy Quebecan, says, sorry guys, I'm laughing my ass off because Antifa on the terrorist organization list. This is like putting punks or rappers on their list. Pure idioties. Oh, Alexander. Cinnabon says, you're right, but you're wrong, Berto Pray. Thank you, Cinnabon. I heard that a lot today. You're right, but I'm wrong. Yes. Robert Rose, I only listened to the first part, Cinnabon. Once you say I'm right, I stop listening. So nothing else matters. Robert Rose Jr. says, Google Play Store was hacked a couple years ago. I had to change everything. Yeah, well, that's unfortunate. Thomas says, yes, Alexander, FYI, burning buildings down for political means is terrorism. Yeah. Okay, let's get to some more Dear Bops. Dear Bob, Uncle Joe here. Since lockdown, I haven't been able to participate in my hobby of inappropriately touching girls. Should I get a real doll or a new hobby? Joe Biden. Not Biden. Go with the real doll, Joe, Uncle Joe. I know a YouTuber who had bought one. He might be able to get you a deal on a used real doll. You might be done with it by now. You can probably get it for, I don't know, half price. Carlos says, so many passwords have been changed to unique. Thanks for that. Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh no, I moved it.
Karoga hacked Google. No, I did not hack Google. John Aragi says, Asian, Muslim, Borg, Momo woman is the right choice. Dear Mamo Pray 5. Can I hear Mamo Pray 5 story? P.S. I love you more and more and more. Thanks. Number 1 sci-fi. Number 1, I'm going to save this one because Mamo Pray 5 is on the phone with Ciso Pray. So we will come back to it. I'm going to mark it as unread. So we will come back to it. Dear Bop, you are welcome. We added a few more votes to Galaxy Quest. Nancy Pelosi. Shh. Don't talk about those things. The Orville family with a $3 super sticker. Thank you so much, Orville family. And I don't know if it's a fox or a cat, but they're saying bye, bye. Are you leaving, Orville family? Good night. Qapla. Thank you for coming. And sorry you're leaving. But I know, all good things. All good things. I hope to see you soon. Star Trek Nitpicker says June 1st and the heat just came on in my building. What? Wow. And Joseph put in a link to his zero content channel. Dear Bob, vote Crystal Skull. The hell is this? MCRN? Bird, one of my favorite YouTubers, is printing a starship that looks like a blue milk cargo freighter. I don't want to hurt his feelings, but it also looks like a ship that drops churches on planets. Should I tell him? You see, this is a tough thing. You don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but you also don't want to see them make an embarrassment of themselves. So I would say you should tell him. Yes. Please tell him. I don't want to tell him, but you should. And tell him even Captain Foley said that it's a garbage cow. Poor random YouTuber making blue milk cargo freighter. Although I think he said in his defense, the final color would be white. So, dear Soft Putty, Joe, please note who this was addressed to. Why don't you go outside and play hide and go F yourself? RXP, Rock Solid Production. I normally I'd be against such language in a Dear Bop, but after last week's Soft Putty, I think it's probably appropriate. Soft Putty, hopefully I can mend whatever issue there is between Soft Putty and Rock Solid, and they can learn mutual respect and understanding. Because here at Karoga, we are uniters, not dividers. DJ says, Alexander, yes, they do communicate with each other. They call, they organize, they have set beliefs. Blah, 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 blah. Momo, never mind. Kronos says, we have feelings here. I have feelings. I cry during Futurama, for Christ's sakes, Kronos. It happens. Okay, so wait, how did we have two unanswered Bert Bops? What's this one? Oh, Dear Bop. How did I miss this one? Dear Bop, greetings and salutations from the Galactic Union of M-Class Planets. Zaltar and I want to send a happy birthday wishes to one of our branch managers. On Tuesday, June 2nd, Mike Richards in Columbus, Ohio, turned 63. As of our liaison with Earth, he has done an excellent job. We are particularly pleased with him for providing us with the current Birdo catalog. So many nice things to buy. Best wishes to Mike. Also to you, my hunka Birdo love. Signed, Empress Trixie. P.S. Don't let Zoltar see this. Thank you so much, Empress Trixie. And we will remember everybody here. First, we couldn't wish Mike Richards from Columbus, Ohio, an early happy birthday. 63 years old. God bless Mike Richards. Tomorrow is Tuesday. I plan to stream, so hopefully I will see Mike Richards on a stream. And Mike Richards, I will sing you happy birthday. Unless you're still here and you want me to sing it now, just in case I miss you tomorrow. Happy early birthday, Mike Richards. Orville Nation with a $5 super chat. Our supreme leader of Karoga Bird of Prey is definitely a uniter. Thank you so much, Orville Nation. I am a uniter. And Kronos' Bird of Prey, please wait a tick. You cried during Futurama. Yes, there were some very moving episodes. The episode with Fry's dog, obviously, Jurassic Bark. That is a tear gusher. But also, Luck of the Fryish, where I don't want to ruin the ending for anybody who didn't see it, but let's just say it involves Fry and his brother who had passed away 1,000 years earlier, back in the 2000s. That was another very touching episode of Futurama, and there were others. Kronos says, Hail Turdistan. No, Kronos. No. Easton Burkholder says, "My dear Bob will show up soon. Humorous and helpful suggestions will be appreciated." Awesome. Well, I think we got another one. Let's see. Is this? Yeah, this is the Mama Pray story. So we'll mark unread as Mama Pray still on the phone. Here we go. Dear Bob, my local police, not intending to be ironic or humorous, tell me that I must report in incidents and offenses in my own town, and that I cannot report it to anywhere except my local jurisdiction. This has to be a bad joke now, how our government really works. I was first truly blocked, and now they are just merely making it very hard. So I'm going to contact my district attorney's office. Any ideas on how to get around this dilemma? I reported something and my report was simplified. It resembled nothing I said or has seen, and then the officer left for a fight to dither the unfinished police report in limbo or filed as complete. Well, your local police can tell you to report it to them, but you are under no obligation to listen as a United States, assuming you're in the United States. I need to preface this. Assuming you're in the United States of America, which I don't know with this crowd, I know it's an if. But if you're in the United States of America, you are 100% within your rights to report it to either your local police, your state police, or if it could possibly be, like if it's a crime, if it is a police officer doing the crime you're reporting, and you don't think either one of them is going to take it seriously, you can report it directly to the FBI. Now, I will grant you it's kind of hard to get the ear of the FBI. They're not always interested in small time things. Like if you have something to report, they want a serious crime, but you can report it and ask they take the report. I'm not saying it's wise. I'm not saying it's wise to go around the chain of command, but it is your right and ability to do so. I don't understand, though, how or why a local police force would say you can only report things to them. It just, something doesn't make much sense there. Thomas Potts is Bird of Prey. We have feelings also, and you hurt them when you rigged the vote. Well, the vote's not rigged. The vote's not rigged, Thomas. May the best movie win. May the best movie win. Eastland Burkholder is in the USA and in county or city or state police, and agree the FBI would not care. Well, if the FBI don't care, the FBI don't care. Have you tried to look up or track down your local A-team? I don't know. It's been a long time, but I heard there was this organization or I don't know, loose affiliation. Maybe you might even call them a gang, a militia. But this so-called A-team, if I remember how it goes, was sentenced for a crime they did not commit, and now they live by fighting for people who have nowhere else to turn or something, people who can't go to the police. So I think they're in your yellow pages. So I think it's under A-team. So it's probably near the front of the book. Now, I know like nobody's got actual yellow pages anymore, but go to your local library, ask for the yellow pages section, not the white pages. Not to be racist. This isn't a racist issue. I know it's 2020, like, oh, white. Why does it gotta be white page? Why does it gotta be yellow? I want white. I'm white. No, it doesn't work like that. Trust me. Yellow pages is not offensive. Just go to your local library and ask for the yellow pages section, probably from like 1988 or something. and look up A-Team. You want to talk to Murdoch or Mr. T. Now, Mr. T, if they got to fly to reach you, you don't want to talk to Mr. T. It has to speak to anyone else. But if they're local, if they can drive to you, Mr. T is a good person to talk to. He pity the fool who don't talk to him. But I think you need the A-Team. I do. The A-Team sounds perfect. This sounds like they'll solve all your problems. Now, if you can't get the A-Team, you might be able to get a guy I know called MacGyver. MacGyver is a one-man guy. He does everything himself, but he's very good at what he does. He has a particular set of skills, but he can get the job done. Okay, you give him some duct tape, a paper clip, a coconut, and a blowtorch, and he'll get the job done. He's not going to see all the answers, you know. They'll probably need like some Windex, but they won't show you the Windex. But he'll figure it out. Jeff Franklin says, Bird of Prey, Qapla, the vote is rigged. Crystal Skull should have a vote of at least 75%. I don't know, Jeff. A lot of people don't like it. Thomas says, yellow, white pages. WTF are you talking about? Thomas, in the olden days, there were white pages, there were yellow pages, there were blue pages. And I'm just afraid that people today are have so race conscious that they're going to say white pages and they're going to think it's racist, or yellow pages. Like, I don't want the yellow pages. That's for, some particular, racial group. And no, that's not how it worked. That's not how it worked. The yellow pages were for businesses. The white pages were for residents. And the blue pages were for government. So it had nothing to do with the color of your skin. That was not the color of the book you were in. And people are like, well, where are the black pages? And they're like, we didn't have black pages. We were racist. No, the black pages were in with the white pages, as were the Asians and the Hispanics and everyone else. We were all in the white pages. Now that does sound racist, doesn't it? Son of a bitch. Josh Reed says, Bird of Prey, you can't get MacGyver. He is a general in the U.S. Air Force working at the SGC. No, he retired. DJ says, keep your lips moving, Alexander. Keep them. Oh, you guys are having one of your spats. Okay, couple of things I wanted to do. Do we have more? We have more, dear Bob. Dear Bob, I have no fences to mend. Whoever Soft Buddy is can go to hell. Don't care if they're human or not. Wow. I was trying to be a uniter. Unite with me. Well, don't unite with me, but unite. Dear past Bob, past me, why didn't you buy the Google stock when they first went public? I sent you a message, but now I think it might have been sent a little far back. I still have a nightmare about the message in blood on the wall when I was 4 years old. Signed, Future Bob. P.S. Past me, make sure you trademark Beagle Bites. It will become big in the near future, but that son of a bitch anti-tracker trademarked it before I could. Now he's a multi-billionaire. Son of a bitch. Zazzy, we got to trademark Beagle Bites. She's not impressed. She is not impressed. Beagle Bites. Okay. Let's do some things here. So we all saw the great launch of SpaceX on Cinema Saturday of the first American rocket to the ISS, to the space station, in 9 years. Nine, Joseph, 9 years. Awesome. We were all cheering for them. But SpaceX did lose a rocket the day before, like Friday. Another massive explosion It was their fourth prototype of the so-called next generation rocket they are making. The one to succeed this version. And they made 4 prototypes, and all 4 prototypes blew up. Luckily, it was unmanned. It was in Texas. No one was around just in case this happened, and it did happen. So there was not a great week for SpaceX. A good week, but not a great week. Just in case you hear about a SpaceX rocket that blew up, it's not the one that carried people to the space station. That made it. This was, but this is real. This is a prototype. Kronos says that's German. I know it's German. It's Joseph's favorite number 9. And then there's this on TrekMovie.com, which is generally garbage, but Brian Fuller describes Star Trek Voyager serialized Year of Hell season rejected by Rick Berman. And basically, he goes through this whole article, and they said that Rick Berman, because Deep Space Nine didn't get off to a great start and was very serialized, he was 100% against serialized episodes. So they rejected the entire Year of Hell season that they had come up with in the writer's room. And they were all so disappointed and boo-hoo-hoo. Rick Berman, the bad Rick Berman, neglected it. But what I find interesting is this here at the end. He said, well, why didn't Deep Space Nine have the same struggle? Because they stayed serialized the entire time. And he said, well, that's because, Fuller explained, because Deep Space Nine showrunner Stephen Ira Bear didn't give a fuck what Rick Berman said. Yep, he says, I don't care. This is it. This is what we're doing. If you don't like it, you can fire me. If you're not behind it, I suggest you find someone else to do my job. He was kind of fearless about it, his righteous creativity, and knew this was the right direction for Deep Space Nine. Well, you know what? I listen. Brian Fuller is a great writer. Okay, he did some good Voyager episodes, some great Voyager episodes, and of course, he did Battlestar Galactica, the 2004 reboot, which was an awesome story from start to finish. But can you give a bigger compliment to Stephen Ira Bear than right here? Stephen Ira Bear didn't give a fuck. He was doing what he knew was best for Deep Space Nine, and if you didn't like it, you could fire him. I have never had more respect for Stephen Ira Bear than after reading this paragraph. I just wanted to bring that up. And if for some reason you have still not seen the Deep Space Nine documentary, What We Left Behind, please, 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 for the love of Karoga, go watch it. It is awesome. You can rent it on YouTube or Amazon for just a few dollars. You can buy it on Amazon or YouTube for maybe like $15 or something. There's even some free version. I think it's on Crackle or something. You can watch it, or Pluto or Crackle. You can watch it completely free. No, Tubi, excuse me. Tubi is an app. I got it for my Roku. You can watch it completely free. Awesome. You should definitely watch this DS9 documentary if you haven't already. There's not much more I can say about it. And finally, Star Trek Picard's Jerry Ryan offers an update on season 2 filming. And after reading all this, the update is they're not filming. They're not filming, and they have no idea when they're going to be filming. So there's really no update. The update is that they're in a holding pattern. What I'm shocked at is that Jerry Ryan even thinks or assumes, I assume she assumes, that she's going to be part of season 2. Because I really don't think she is. I don't think they could afford her, but maybe they already talked about it. So if that's the case, if Jerry Ryan is a regular on season 2, that would be interesting. But I don't think she will be. I honestly don't think she will be. But yeah, so the updates as of late, Picard season 2, not filming. No idea when they're going to start filming. Also related, Seth MacFarlane did an interview last week. He said that Orville was only about 50% filmed. The season was only about 50% filmed. And in fact, they stopped filming in the middle of one particular episode, which means when they restart filming, there's going to be months between takes. So people are going to look like they've aged and probably gained weight back and forth throughout this episode. So it's going to be a really effed up episode unless they start filming from the beginning again, which I don't know if they have the time or money to do so. But Orville, unfortunately, we have no idea when it's coming back at this point. Picard, we have no idea when it's coming back. Discovery season 3 is apparently coming soon. I've been seeing advertisements for it on Science Channel or History Channel or Smithsonian Channel. Some of the channels I watch, there's no date, but apparently it's next up. And Lower Decks, from what I heard, was finished. So why Lower Decks isn't showing right now, I have absolutely no idea. But that's the lineup. Also, if you're interested in sci-fi, I got to give big props to on Netflix. There's a brand new series came out, I think last week, or maybe it was this Friday, called Space Force. It is a comedy with Steve Carell. Let me come back on camera.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9. And I welcome you to Bird O' Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga. Thank you, Nicole. Yeah, so it's called Space Force. It's got Steve Carell. It's an awesome show. It's funny. It's comedy. It is much, much, much better than Avenue 5. I think it's 10 episodes. I'm up to 9. 9! I'm up to 9. It's good. It's worth watching. It's supposed to make fun of the Space Force, but actually, it's a very good show. I think they said, "Oh, let's make a show making fun of Space Force," and then once they started doing it, they realized this is actually a pretty decent show. So you don't have to be afraid of it. I mean, yeah, they're going to take some. They're going to take some swipes at current day politicians. Whatever. I mean, don't worry about it. I'm not worrying about it. Neither should you. It's good for what it is. It's a good comedy. It's a good Steve Carell space-based comedy, which is awesome. And on Epic's channel, I'm also in the middle of watching War of the Worlds, which I'm 3 or 4 episodes into, but so far so good there too. So there's definitely a couple of good sci-fi shows. If you haven't watched either of them, you should. And Thomas Potts says, Bird of Prey, say hello to Moira. I said hello to Moira earlier, but hello again, Moira. Maybe Thomas wasn't here. I said, meow, meow. Hello, Moira. Kronos says that's German. Yes, this is true. Star Trek Nitpicker says the plan is for one man to be showrunner for the new MacGyver show and Picard season 2. Terry Matlas, 12 Monkeys TV show creator. And Jitsay says Joseph's favorite number is Shek. No, it's 9. It's actually 9, maybe. Resolute says a complete season for the Year of Hell would have been too much. Certainly, if it included the reset at the end of the season, I would have been angry. I would have been like, you wasted my entire fucking year. I'd be really pissed if they did Year of Hell with a reset. As it was, doing the 2 episodes with the reset was already kind of eh. But if they did the 2 years with the whole season with the reset, I would have been really, really pissed. And I know everybody else says, and by everybody, I mean people like Anti-Trekker, they think that they should have given him this whole season to do Year of Hell. And you know what? It might have been a good season, but if it included that reset at the end, it would have ruined everything. And if it didn't include that reset at the end, how? How do you keep going after that? I don't know. I don't think that this season would have been as good as so many other people think they would have. But it's water under the bridge at this point. We can't change it. Nobody knows how it would have turned out. It's just the way it was. I am still waiting on Mama Prey to come back in and maybe tell a Mama Prey story #1 sci-fi. If you're still here, I did not forget you. DJ says, I know I don't live in fear. I'm well protected. Oh, yes. He's talking with Alexander. Star Trek Nitpicker says, maybe a Year of Hell just didn't sound very appealing. I know. And Moira gives hugs to Thomas. Star Trek Nitpicker says, Bear is the best. Yes. Stephen Ira Bear, even if he has a fucking purple goatee, he's pretty good. He's a pretty good guy, at least for Trek. If they got rid of Alex Kurtzman and put Stephen Ira Bear in charge of Star Trek, everything would be different. I'm not saying it would necessarily be good. I don't think Discovery could be good, but it would be a good start. Okay? It would be a good start. Thomas is, DJ, I texted Bird of Prey to say hi to Moira. Guess he ignored it. I'm sorry, Thomas. See, the problem is I used to get text on my computer, so I would know. Oh, there it is. Say hi to Moira. I said, okay, but I did say hi to Moira, to be fair, earlier. Okay. It used to come up on my laptop when I got a text message, and it just doesn't anymore because Mighty Text. I don't know why. Resolute says STD has been coming soon for months. Yes, but they're actually buying commercials on other networks to say it's coming soon now. Resolute Germ says, Bird of your Prey, on your recommendation, I'll give the bastard Steve Carell a shot. Well, you should. Thomas says, wake up, Bird of Prey. I did. You must say hi to her every 10 minutes. Why, does she forget? Does she forget after 9 minutes? That doesn't sound healthy. Moira, if you forget I'm saying hello to you every 10 minutes, you might need to see a doctor. You might have sustained some type of head trauma during your trying to get footage of the peaceful protesting last night. Yeah, she's still on the phone. Let's see. So, guys. I don't want to sound like an advertisement here, but I don't want to sound like an advertisement, but I know those of you ask, what do I eat and what does Mama Prey cook? And Anti-Trekker's in the house. Says, we had some more peaceful protesting here today. Awesome, Anti-Trekker. You know, Lori Loaded tweeted that there was some rioting going on near him. So I said he should put a mask on and go to the Eagle Moss store and, liberate some starships. I assume you have an Eagle Moss store. Is that true? Because, that would be about the only place I might go liberate some stuff. Also, I'm totally against looting, guys. Don't loot. Do not loot. Don't loot. Looting is bad. But, heads up, if you did loot, or I mean, you found new in the box Lego sets, I can pay $5 a pound. $5 a pound for new in the box Lego sets, $2 a pound for open sets. But don't loot. But if you found yourself in a bunch of new Legos in the box, $5 a pound. Contact me. This is not to be construed as a bounty of any sort. It's just a heads up standing offer. Mike Richards. Mike Richards, T-1 day from your birthday, Mike Richards. Says, Bird of Prey in chat, I'm back from grilling dinner outside. My wife brought me the phone for your birthday wishes. Many thanks. I'll rewatch later, but I'm back now. Then Mike Richards, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to sing it now. Just in case we don't see each other tomorrow. But if I see you tomorrow, I will sing it again. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mike Richards from Columbus, Ohio. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Okay, that was bad. Yeah, and many more. And many, many, many more. One day short of 62 years old. And his birthday's tomorrow, but today's birthday would have been the 80th birthday of Rene Auberjonois, who of course was Odo on Star Trek Deep Space Nine and in Star Trek 6 and a bunch of other things. So yes, Rene Auberjonois, today would have been his 80th birthday, June 1st. So I tweeted out my old video, my rest in peace video for Rene Auberjonois, which CBS removed all of the claims against all 10 of my Star Trek Picard reviews. They eventually removed all the claims, but they left a claim on my Rene Auberjonois rest in peace video. What cold bastards. Kronos is against violence, but no buts. Mike Richards is oh good. I read that. I'm glad you grilled. Grilling sounds good. And of course I lost all my windows. All my windows are gone. How did I do that? There we go. We're back. We're back. I'm not encouraging looting. I'm just saying, if you found yourself with a bunch of extra Legos, contact me. You're welcome, Mike Richards. Alexander says, Bird of Prey, if someone looted Fruity Pebbles, send me some of them. Yes, Alexander is in the lookout for Fruity Pebbles. Apparently, they're quite expensive to get in Canada. I don't know why, but they are. So if you have Fruity Pebbles or unopened Jar Jar Binks action figures, send them to Alexander. Though, while he won't pay for shipping for Jar Jar Binks action figures, he probably would pay a little money for shipping of Fruity Pebbles. Now, Alexander, I would say you just go with the far superior Fruit Loops, or even better than Fruit Loops are Fruity Cheerios. Those are both better fruity cereals than Fruity Pebbles. This is just scientific fact. They're both better. And DJ says, finally, I can turn the sound up off the radio. Well, DJ, we're probably not going to be on too much longer. What time is it? 7 p.m. We've been streaming just about 2 hours. Here's what I wanted to tell you guys. So there's this service that Sisopray told Mamo Pray and I about. It's apparently available across almost every state. And basically, they deliver to you once or twice or 3 times a week food. They deliver complete meals. And it's called freshly.com. And yes, I have an affiliate link. So if you use it, you get $40 off and I get $40 off. Yeah, so if you use that link for Freshly, we both get $40 off. But this food, I've had 2, and Mamo Pray's had 2 so far. They've been delicious. Now, the more meals you order, the less they cost. We ordered 6. And Sisopray has been using them for like a month. She's had quite a few. But Mamo Pray and I, we ordered 6. We've had 4 of them already. They're certainly big enough for a dinner. They're big enough for a lunch. They're big enough for a dinner. There's no breakfast. It's just lunch and dinners. And they're really good. Really good. I had a steak today. That was very good. Yesterday, I had something called Laredo chicken, which was a little spicy, but very, very good. And now I've still got a home-style chicken. And Mamo Pray did sausage and peppers and a sausage and pasta dish today. And she's got a steak left for tomorrow. And it's cool because it's like, depending on how many you order. No, Sisopray can't come on if that's the question.
But you're watching him on YouTube.
I'm on YouTube, but I can't bring people on. I mean, if she wanted to Skype on, she could come and talk. So, if you guys are interested, the meals vary depending when you buy 4, 6, 8, or 12. The cost of the meals can be as little as $8 or $9 a meal and go up to like $12 a meal. But to be honest, as opposed to ordering from a restaurant or a takeout place, for what you could go to Burger King and get a meal for, you can get an actual cooked meal. You've got to just microwave it for a couple minutes. And even the steak came out good in the microwave. I am amazed. And they're all natural ingredients. They're very yummy. And I am not someone easily pleased with food, but so far, so good. And I'm sure the home style chicken is just, as Mamo Pray says, it's just also so damn convenient. It comes in its own thing. You just microwave it. All you need is a fork and knife. You throw everything else away. Done. I don't know how they make money. The food's good. The service is good. The delivery was quick. You don't get delivery as needed. They'll set the days that they can deliver to you. But that's it. It's cool. I think you should try it. If you want to lose weight, they tell you the calories. I mean, there's no meal that's 2,000 calories. They tell you the calories of the meals. They keep the ingredients natural and fresh and no preservatives. The meals last usually 4 to 5 days after you receive them. Because they don't use preservatives, and it's just something good. I feel like healthier. Yeah, in the refrigerator, not the freezer. You don't want to freeze them, just refrigerate it. So it's good stuff. I had this link for 2 weeks. I wasn't going to share the link until I tried it myself, and I'll be honest, it's good. So I wanted to let you know. If you ever want to use this link and you don't want to use it today, if you go to BertoPray5.com and you scroll down to the affiliate links section and you click on the link to go to all the affiliate links, Freshly.com is there now, and you can always get back to that link if you want to use it. So that's just a heads up. I'm sorry I'm shilling, but it was good. I wouldn't have been shilling if I didn't enjoy this food. Because I'll tell you, there was another service we used a couple of years ago. It was absolute garbage. It cost a hell of a lot more than Freshly. It was like $40 a meal, and it tasted like rabbit food. Sorry, Cinnabon, but it tasted like crap. I was like, nope, never again. No, I'm not even going to tell you the name because I washed it from my head. But Freshly, there's a big menu, maybe 30 things you can choose. And yeah, it changes a little each week. They add a new dish every so often. So it's something worth pointing out. So Mama Pray, can you tell a story? So number one sci-fi, I hope you're still here because it was your request for this Mama Pray story. Although I'm sure Kronos, if he's still here, he'll like it too. Kronos is wow, confirmed Bird of Prey is a shill. Yes, they deliver straight to your door, Surf. Straight to my door. Mike Richards says it's good to see you on screen again. Handsome as a god, Emperor. Thank you so much. And Bird of Prey donated $1. Yes, Freshly is awesome. I highly recommend the orphan steaks. I love to chew on their raw orphan meat. Yummy, yummy. I'm so happy. I pooped myself again. Wow. Yeah, the camera's off. I'm right. Wow, confirmed Bird of Prey. It's a shill. Resolute says, is there a carb counting program? You know, I don't know, Resolute, but it does tell you the carbs and all the nutrition information for each meal. Yeah, I think they have ones that say keto friendly and stuff. They definitely have ones that say keto friendly. You could just go to freshly.com or my link and you can see the food. You don't have to sign up. Can they sort their dishes by carb count? You can sort the dishes by carb count. Oh, there's Sisto Prey.
Right.
BBB is Sisto Prey. Cronus says, what does rabbit food taste like, Bird of Prey? Please explain the taste. It tastes like eating dirt. Like if you ever had your head pushed into the ground and you had to take a bite of grass as a kid because somebody, I don't know, was bullying you. That's what it would taste like. Yes, Mama Praise here. Please welcome.
Hi, all. Actually, since I was on the phone with Sisto Prey when number one sci-fi requested a Mama Pray story, she asked me, did I ever tell you guys this one? And I said, I might have, but it was a long time ago. And I know Kronos may have heard it, but I know number one sci-fi didn't. So this is one of the Karoga memory stories. This story goes back, just a little under 42 years ago. I was up at the Karoga Lake house with Dad O'Prey and Grandpa O'Prey, and I guess Grandma O'Prey, Mama O'Prey we call her. But anyway, the man doing the stonework for the fireplace was also there, and his name was Lou, and at that time he was about 70 years old, and he was up on a scaffold doing outside stonework on the outside of the fireplace. And it was, I believe, August. The blueberries were in bloom, and we had wild blueberries all over the property. So I was picking blueberries. But at that time, I was about 7 months pregnant with Bird. And so I was waddling around with a little Carvel container, quart Carvel container, picking blueberries. And the land slopes down, and there were really nice blueberry bushes there. So I was actually sitting on the ground because I couldn't bend over. My belly was in my way. And I'm picking the blueberries and picking the blueberries. And I don't know how many feet from the house I was. I don't know. Joe, what's well, how much would you say from the house down to where it goes towards
The
the creek?
well?
Yeah, near the well I was. Like,
Oh, it's easily 120, 150 yards.
okay, so I wasn't right near the house. And then I start hearing as I'm,
Or meters for the Europeans.
I don't know how many meters.
100, they just
Anyway,
yards and meters.
I was a distance, sitting on the ground, picking blueberries off this bush. And I start hearing noises. Like, I don't know, something crying, but not a sound of an animal that I've ever heard before. It wasn't a meow from a cat or a yelp from a dog. But then I saw the bushes to my left start moving a little. I could not believe somebody in my condition could move as fast as I moved. My feet never touched the ground. I got up from that sitting position, ran across the field, back to the house, and you know what? I didn't drop one blueberry, but I was petrified. So I told Dad O'Prey and Grandpa O'Prey and Lou what I heard. And Lou says, oh, let's go check it out. Of course, he's up on the scaffold, but he's got his gun laying on the scaffold next to him. I just, that's the way they do things up there. And the three of them head out down the thing. Finally, they come back up, and it turned out it was a bear. But it wasn't just a bear. It was a bear and 3 cubs. Apparently, what I heard were the cubs, not realizing what I was hearing, and then the mama bear was not too far behind. Well,
You do not want to mess with bear cubs.
no, you don't. But when, normally when I was walking, I was waddling. How I ran that fast, I'm telling you, it was like I just floated back to the house and not to drop one blueberry. It was amazing. So, that's my bear story. That's all I've got tonight, guys.
The Epic Beard says, we had a black bear around once while picking blackberries. That was scary. Yeah, well, I grew up hearing that story, so I was always afraid of bears. Although I never actually saw a bear around the house.
A mamo bear O'Prey.
Mama bear O'Prey, says Kronos, yeah. I never saw a bear around the house, thankfully. I saw plenty of deer, turkeys, pheasants, rabbits, chipmunks, squirrels, bats, turtles, frogs, leeches. Never saw a bear, thankfully. Dog attacked me in the woods once. I was walking with my grandfather through the woods, like we weren't on a trail, and all I can remember thinking is just don't be scared. What's the worst that's gonna happen? It's not like a wolf is gonna jump out at you. And honestly, exactly as I was thinking that, a dog that looked like a wolf.
Oh, anti-trekker.
A dog that looked like a wolf jumped on my back. And I was so scared. Then my grandpa was like, oh, let's take him home to the house with us. We'll call him Chef. I was like, what? So this thing nearly killed me. Anti-Trigger says, that story explains a lot. You see, Mama Prey ran so fast that the little fetus O'Prey and the baby bear switched places Hence why Bird is so hairy. Wow.
I think Sis O'Prey should tell a story in typing it in.
Darren Wagner says, what's going on, Bird? Hey, Darren. Apparently, Mom O'Prey was just telling the story of how I got switched with a bear. I don't know how that happened, but
Your sister's correcting you on your story.
Sis O'Prey, he did not look like a wolf. And I called him Beachy. I know I called him Beachy, but Papa wanted to call him Chef. I thought Papa said Beachy, so I called him Beachy. But in the woods, I clearly recalled Papa said, now, we'll name him Chef. But in my brain, by the time we got back to the house, Chef turned into Beachy. So Papa just let it stay Beachy. But Papa's plan was to call him Chef. Which obviously makes a lot more sense than Beachy. What happened to that dog? He said he took it upstate. I don't know what happened to that dog. I think it belonged to somebody. I hope so. Cronus says, what is a poper? Papa. That was that's what we called my grandfather. My grandmother is Mama, and my grandfather is Papa. The dog was all black. Was it? I thought it was gray. Anti-Trigger says, Darren, someone once snapped a picture of Bird walking naked in the woods. And it was how the legend of Bigfoot was born. Yeah. And there's Sis O'Prey with the correct spelling of Papa. Anyway, guys, we'll come back to the camera for a couple minutes and we'll end this.
Hi, I'm Nicole DeBoer. I played Lieutenant Esri Dax on DS9. And I welcome you to Birdo Prey 5 channel. Hail Karoga.
Hail Karoga. Thank you, Nicole. Sis O'Prey, just confirming that if all goes well with you, this Saturday we are going to watch Idiocracy. And Sis O'Prey will be co-hosting. So, yes. Chrono says, fair enough. I called grandfather Pop. That's good. Darren says, not unless they did it 1,700 years ago. Andrew says, Darren, that was the great-great-grandpa O'Prey. Epic Beard says, Bird is a Neanderthal. That makes sense. I think I have some Neanderthal DNA. Chrono says, fun film. And yes, BBB, Sis O'Prey will be here for Idiocracy. So all's good. Darren says, you're not watching Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. Darren, that vote is for the week after. Next week, Idiocracy already won. For the week afterwards, the two top contenders are Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull and Galaxy Quest. Now, Galaxy Quest was leading before some very fraudulent, voter manipulation by DJ Odyssey and some others to try and throw the vote. But I will respect the outcome of the election. You skipped Josh's comment. If that happens, if they don't do at Bird O'Prey 5, what did Josh say? Sis O'Prey, I don't see a comment from Josh. Son of a bitch. Type in Josh. Control F. There we go. Josh. Bird of Prey. I read that one. Okay, what's the last one from Josh? Josh Streets has never seen a bear outside a zoo, but had a mountain lion look into my friend's window as it ate his mom's pug. Oh my God. That's awful. Awful, Josh Street. Why would you want me to... Why would Sis O'Prey want me to read that? Anti-Tracker says, by respect, Bird of Prey, it means ignore the election. Chrono says, Bird of Prey, you've been around AOC too long. She's corrupted your mind. I said I would respect the outcome of the election. See, I can't win. I can't win. They call me cheater when I don't cheat. They accuse me of rigging an election that I didn't rig. I go out of my way to make it fair. It's like I don't get any respect. It's like I don't get any respect. Sons of bitches. It's because I beat you guys all the time at Risk. I know it. I'm sorry. I'm just not going to make it easy for you to win. With that, I think we're going to call it a... DJ says, Anti-Tracker, seriously, earlier in the stream, he was taking $100 bribes to rig the election. That only happened twice. That only happened twice. And Anti-Tracker would rig the election too for $100. Okay? Let me tell you what happened with Anti-Tracker. A dozen of us combined our money to completely erase one of his super chats. And what does he do? Somebody gives him $50 and the super chat's back. So don't talk to me about Anti-Tracker rigging things. He's rigged things for a lot less money. A lot less money. Rock Solid Production says first. Oh, Mr. Miles isn't here, so I guess you called it, Rock Solid. Chrono says, well, you always cheat, Bird of Prey. I don't need any more direct evidence anymore. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. But thank you, guys. We're going to call it a night here. Bird, you just said you admitted you rigged it. I didn't rig it till I might have been paid. I didn't rig it. I did not rig it. I said I might have rigged it, but I didn't. I might yet, but I'm not going to. It's all about the money, says Carlo. Indeed. It'd be a wonderful night whenever. Yeah, guys, have a wonderful night. Qapla, I assume Anti-Tracker streaming some point tonight. Check him out. Check out anyone else streaming. If anyone wants to put their link into their channel, please do. And tomorrow is Tuesday. I think we'll probably just do some Risk Tuesday as usual, or I don't know. We'll see how the day goes. Please, please, please don't loot. But if you do have to loot tonight, I pay top dollar. No, I pay $5 a pound for Legos. Just putting it out there. But don't loot. Looting is bad. Looting is bad. Qapla. Bird out. Thank you all for watching my video. Please remember to comment, like, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell icon. Without it, you won't get notifications of new videos. Check out BirdoPrey5.com, the new home of everything Birdo Prey 5. I'm telling people not to loot. You can also check out my forum at juot.net. I'm also on social media, on Facebook, Twitter, and Gab. If you'd like to make a donation, check out paypal.me/BirdoPrey5 or on BirdoPrey5.com. Take care. I don't see how much clearer I could be. I said don't loot. It's bad. Don't loot. Don't do it. But if you find yourself with extra Legos,